So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Kermit, Yellow Horse.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Into the pool area and gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 13 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Look, play ball. Ball 4. Take the ball. He's out. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take the base.
In a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
8-6 the final score tonight. Arizona jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Shelby Miller with his 4th win this season. Dylan Peters was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Miami Marlins and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Get ready for Diamondbacks baseball next. Darren Wallace is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important.
Digging in, Kermit Yellow Horse.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Moving under it, Montero, 2 gone. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
3. Ball 4. Take the ball. 3. That's ball four. He's out. 3 out. Got it. 3. Ball four. Take the base. Out. He's out. Out. Got it.
Now in the box, Arlene Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The pitcher,
Iglesias at second. McReal at first. 2 out in the inning. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again. Kermit's Yellow Horse. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Montero is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Let's play ball. Ball four. Take the ball. Out. He's out. Out. Got it. Ball four. Take the base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Kermit's Yellow Horse. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 14 on the season as the Diamondbacks have extended their lead now 5-0.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Play ball. Out. Ball four. Take the base. He's out. Out. Out.
Riding in once again, Jose Iglesias. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Jose Iglesias.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Yellow Horse giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Let's play ball. Out. That's ball four. He's out. 3.
Now at the plate, Francis Montero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Montero.
Hernandez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yellow Horse is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Play ball.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Miami.
Digging in and looking for more. Kermit's Yellow Horse. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Kermit, Yellow Horse.
First pitch of the at-bat. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Montero will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Let's play ball. 3.
Up next from Miami, Jose Iglesias.
The second baseman, Jose Iglesias.
That's popped up out towards short right field. And he'll get over to me. Oh, it kicks off his glove. Do that. Throw into second, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes a stroll out to the mound, and with a pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
Play ball. Out. Out. 3. 4-4. Take your base. Out. 3. 3. Out.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
5-2 the final score tonight. Arizona get their 20th home win this year. Darren Wallace earns his first win of the season. Archie Bradley hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks. 5 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Well, the clear skies typically mean one thing, a hot afternoon here at Chase Field in Phoenix. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Robbie Ray will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running because if you want to...
Ball 4, take the base. Take out. 3.
Stepping up to the plate, Kermit Yellowhorse. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Guys, this is a team that's just continued to gain momentum throughout the year. What have been the keys to their success?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, that's to get to the postseason strong.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Standing in, Tomas Telis.
The first baseman, Tomas
Iglesias, stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt.
3. That's ball 4. Ball 4, take the base. Out. Ball 4, take the base. Out. That's ball 4.
So striding in, Xavier McGreal. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Hit in the air to right field. Yellow Horse is there. They test it. He'll come home with it. And Lucroy's tag will come too late. Safe at home plate.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Play ball. 3 out.
So striding forward
The
now,
right fielder,
Kermit
number
Yellow
4.
Horse.
Kermit Yellow Horse.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 4-0.
Play ball. 4-4. Take your base. 3. Take out. 3. Out. Out. 3. 3. Take out. Out. 3. Out.
Leading off the inning, Kermit Yellow Horse, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Sliced hard down the left field line, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dalton Lyons. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
A throw behind the runner at second. Runner back safely. The 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. On the ground to the right side.
Right here.
Iglesias showing off his range. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Marlins 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Coming to the plate now, Kermit Yellow Horse. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
He's set. Here it comes. Fly ball right down the line and left. Montero sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Let's play ball. 4-4. Take the base. Ball 4. Take the base.
So coming to the plate, Kermit Yellowhorse,
and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air out toward left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So the deficit has been cut here as 5 runs have made this a ball game again. We've played 8 full, and we are all tied 5-5.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Juan Minaya claims the win out of the pen, his first. Cannon Middleton records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins. 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 17 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.